What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matthew. I run Shiny Mana Collectibles. I'm a online and vendor, an online store and vendor based in a little small town, Heflin, Alabama. I've been at it for a while now on eBay. I've been selling collectibles for about a year and a half now. eBay total sales, probably like 7 years now. So I'm really loving this market. Not how hot the market is, but I love being a part of this market. I've been collecting this stuff since I was just a young kid. I never really got out of it. Slowed down, I guess, a little bit, but I've always been into cards and plushies and figures and all that good stuff. So today I'm going to show you not only some things that sold on eBay and TCG Player for me, how much they sold for, what they are, and how much I paid for them. But I'm also going to show you guys some 3 items I picked up yesterday to sell, where I got them from, how much I paid for them, what I'm going to sell them for, how much I'm going to make on them, and all of that good stuff. So you can kind of have an idea on what you can look out for when you're out in the wild looking for stuff to collect or sell. One of my favorite YouTubers, Jar Chomp Collectibles, always says, collect what you like and sell the rest. So, or that might actually be the Bulbasaur. It's one of those Pokemon vendors. I watch a lot of them. So we collect what we like, we sell the rest. So I'm going to go over some sales with you, what I paid for them, and all that good stuff. So first, if you want to check out the eBay store, the link is in the description below. It's Shining Mana Collectibles. That's my eBay handle. That's my Instagram handle, TikTok, YouTube. It's all over. I got the booth in the Vendors Mall in Heflin. It's titled Shining Mana Collectibles. I'm on Google. Check me out, leave some reviews if you don't mind. And, maybe we could do business together on some merchandise, whether that be in person or I can ship it to you. So just reach out to me. Let me know if you like anything. And, I'll ship it out to you. And we can become friends and do business together. So without further ado, the first things I want to go over, I don't really show the specific cards because they're bulk, but I sold 3 cards, 3 envelopes on TCG Player. I only sell bulk on there. I'm not really too much into TCG Player just yet. I have hit level 4 seller, so I'm selling a decent bit of cards every day. Anywhere from 3 to 8 is my average right now. Which, some of you selling a TCG Player rock stars are probably going to laugh at that number, but I only have like 450 listings on TCG Player at the moment. I'm not really too entrenched in it yet, but I am looking to change that. I got to source some bulk, and I want to sell some bulk because it is extremely profitable and risk-free from a percentage standpoint. From an absolute value standpoint, it's kind of small numbers, and you got to make it add up, but that's the name of the game. I'm trying to extend my tentacles and my hands into every cookie jar I can get into to make some money in this hobby, so that way I can make this my full-time gig. That's eBay, TCG Player, YouTube, Instagram, the Vendors Mall booth, vending at card shows, all that good stuff. It's supposed to add up into a total income for my company. So 3 cards on TCG Player, 3 envelopes, made some money on them. Now to get into the good stuff, the eBay stuff, I sold this. This guy bought 2 copies of this Dark Magician. This is the one from CT13. I believe that's the Collector's 10 from 2013. 2 light played copies sold for $13 a piece, so about $26 in total. I got those packaged up for my buyer. About to go out here in just a minute when I put it in the mailbox after this video. He bought 2 copies from me. Very nice. I've had them on listed for about 3 months now. They took a little bit to sell. He bought 2 copies from me. I got 2 copies left. So hopefully those go soon as well. So Dark Magician, love Dark Magician, all iterations of it. This one is a little more modern than my favorite ones. I probably paid $5 a piece for them, and I'm selling them for 12 or 13 a piece. So, after fees and shipping, I probably make about 40%, maybe 30%, something along those lines. So not too shabby. This next one is a classic. Dark Paladin. Yes, sir. Dark Paladin from the DMG. That's a Duelist Magician's Guide. I believe that's what it stands for. Duelist Magician's Guide. Something like that. This is a classic limited edition Dark Paladin card. I sell a lot of these. They're kind of expensive to get my hands on, but I do still make my margin on them. This was a moderate played copy. I probably paid, $15 for this card, and I sold it for $30. Which, if you're unaware of eBay's practices, if it's over $20, you got to ship it in a ground advantage package, not an envelope. So the Dark Magicians will go, because they're 13 a piece, they'll go in the standard envelope for 74 cents, 1 ounce. Pretty good on shipping there. The Dark Paladin, I have to pay about $5 to ship it. So $5 to ship it. After shipping and fees and all that stuff, I'll still make about 40-50% on that. So not too shabby. So that's my stuff I sold on eBay and TCG Player. Not too many orders, but orders nonetheless. We're making money. So that's what's important, and we're selling things that we like. That's even more important than making money. Don't forget that. Sell what you like. So that way, if it doesn't sell, at least you have something cool. So now to get into the pickups from yesterday, I'm going to tell you what I got, show them to you, where I got them from, how much I paid for them, how much I'm selling for, and all that good stuff. So this right here, if you're anywhere close to the Pokemon hobby, you know that Umbreon is very popular. I've been in the Pokemon for my whole life. I know Umbreon's popular. It's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. It's up there with Charizard and Pikachu popularity, Gengar popularity. This is a Jazzwares battle figure, Pokemon Select battle figure, Umbreon. Sealed in a box. The box is a little dented up, but it's sealed in the box. This figure, I saw it at Walgreens whenever my fiance was up there getting some lab work done. I was just looking around at the toys, and I saw this, and I immediately picked up that Umbreon is very popular. So I looked up the sold comps on eBay. It sells for about $30 free shipping. So I'm going to list that for about $30 free shipping, and I paid $11 for that. So after shipping and fees, I'll make, I pretty much double my money on that one. Pretty good find there. I could only find one, and I couldn't find any more toys there that made sense. Found some cool stuff there, but nothing that really made sense. So yeah, Umbreon sold for about $30, bought it for about $12 so pretty solid pickup there. And then I got these 2 Nintendo Switch games as well. Right here. So this is from a local pawn shop to me. I've had some really good luck there. I go there every now and then to check out inventory they might have that I'm interested in, either to keep for myself or to sell, because I've just had pretty good luck there, honestly. And these 2 Switch games, they had them for $25 a piece. I asked if they'd do any better on them. They sold them to me for $40 total, so $20 a piece. First one I got here, I've sold this game several times. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch with the case, not just the cartridge only. Bought it for $20. It sells for around $35 to $40 all day long on eBay. So I'm gonna sell that one for about $35-$40. Excuse me. $35-$40 on Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've sold it a few times. I always buy it if I can get it for a good price, because I love Zelda. People love Zelda. It's very popular. So the second one is another Zelda game, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So this one also sells for $40 all day. Bought it for $20. So on both those games, I'll sell them for about $40. I have to pay about $5 to ship those. They don't weigh too much. So $5, $4, $5 to ship them, something like that. After my, fees and all that stuff, I'm going to end up making about $6 or $7 a piece on those. So, actually, I think it's $10 a piece. I think I make about $10 a piece on shipping those. So I bought them for $20, sell them, make them 10, turn 20 into $30. It's like 50%. Not 50%. My math ain't mathing right now. I'm making about $10 profit on those. That's a pretty good ROI for me. I like investing that money into video games to sell, because video games, they move for me, and if they don't sell, I do not mind holding on to that stuff for a long, long time. I love video games. I love collectibles and figures and cards and toys and all that stuff. So I don't mind having this stuff for a long time. So yeah, we picked up those Switch games at the pawn shop. $20 a piece. Gonna make about $10 a piece on those with the Umbreon figure. And I also want to show you guys a personal collection pickup. I got 3 new plushies for the collection yesterday. This is my Pokemon plushie net. So we got the Gengar, brand new yesterday from Second and Charles. And we got the Mudkip and the Trico right over here. Trico being probably my favorite Ho-End starter, but Blaziken being my favorite 3rd stage starter. I do love Sceptile too, though. I love all the Ho-End starters. You know, no notes. They're the only generation, in my opinion, that has never missed on starters. Gen 3 and Gen 1, obviously. The OGs. You know, we like some OG love. Let me show you guys this one. We like some OG love. And then I got all the 1st stage starters up here. I need to try and get the 2nd stage. So that's all I got for this video, guys. I showed you some things I picked up, what I paid for them, what I'm going to make on them. Showed you some things that have sold, what I bought for them, where I, what I paid for them, and how much I'm going to make on them. And some personal collection pickups. So if you want to see me build this collectibles business up from scratch, I'm at it every single day. I'm reinvesting all this money back into it, and we're going to turn it into something meaningful over time. So if you want to be here for that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back with a new one soon, guys. That's all I got. I'm out.